Hey there, this is Alex Becker, CEO of Hyros. Hopefully you can tell by the cool hoodie you should have been sent when you joined Hyros as well. Look, in this video, I just want to get into what makes our ads 10x cash profitable. That's before reoccurring payments even come in. I think that's something a lot of people enjoy having. The reason behind it is our retargeting ads. Look, for the longest time, I thought retargeting ads were like a fun bonus round, something that you just kind of tacked on. However, at Hyros and across my other businesses, I've seen as much as 40 to 60% of our sales come from our retargeting ad process, which, as you're going to see here, is very in-depth. There's over 6 different ways that we bring people back and hit them with different objections and closes and all sorts of structures that you're going to see here. And the reason I did that is because when I started using Hyros on my own ads, I saw that our customers were taking 2 to 3 weeks to book calls. Some people didn't buy any of our products for 2 months. And I thought to myself, wow, it's much cheaper for me to get these people to come back for about $1.50 than getting another person to opt in for, let's say, $10. And in this week's Hyros training, which we send you every weekly in your email and post in our group, by the way, join the group below. We have over $40 million in ad spend per month in the group. It's the best place to be if you're a media buyer on Facebook. I'm not even joking. There's no other group that has the qualifications we do to join and the quality of people inside it. However, we post this training there every single week, so that's another cool perk as well. And the reason why I'm telling you this, you might be skeptical, is this some Hyros sales pitch? No. I want you to scale your ads so your ads make more money so that you, A, get Hyros, and B, when you do get Hyros, you're able to upgrade your account through making more money. By telling you everything that we're doing to make more money for our businesses, you make more money at your business, and then hopefully you're going to be like, hey, if I track this, I'd make more money, and as you make more money, I should probably upgrade my account. That's it. So it's in my best interest to just tell you everything I know, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. So now we're on my computer. Let's talk about retargeting first off. Because when you see what we're doing, you're going to be like, whoa, that seems like overkill. That is so much retargeting, man. There's so many different places they can get retargeted to and sent to. Why are you doing all that? Because if you're like me, before I started using Hyros to track my customers coming in, I would think, okay, retargeting is like a fun bonus round where you're going to make an extra 20% of sales. With our high ticket funnels and other funnels I see, at least 40 to 60% of our sales are coming from retargeting. The funny thing is, I see most people who come in, I'm able to see it very clearly in Hyros, they'll come in, they'll click the first ad, and they don't book a call with us or buy something for 2 to 3 weeks, almost on average. This is the same with lower ticket products as well. And the number one way to make your ads work better is to simply make the people that you paid to get in the funnel, let's imagine we're paying $10 to get a person into the funnel. Well, every single person that doesn't buy in this funnel, they're losing you money. And I think that's a pretty obvious statement, but it's so much easier to get this person who came in for $10 to buy for an extra $1.50 with some extra retargeting than it is to get another person in for $10 and get them to buy. It's just the most cost-efficient thing you can possibly do. And so retargeting is the best way to do this, because while email marketing is a great way to follow up, and we'll be talking about that next week, there is one place you can consistently know your customer is going to be hanging out at. It's going to be YouTube or Facebook or one of the properties that Google or Facebook owns. You're always going to be able to follow up with them. And you have to understand that when people come through a funnel, if they don't buy right away, it doesn't mean they're not going to buy. When was the last time you bought something that you bought on the first attempt to sell it to you? I can't remember the first time I've done that in years. I don't know when I've seen an ad and just bought something. I've usually seen an ad like 4 or 5 times. You're a lot like me, and I see the same exact thing in my Hyros tracking. I can go look at my calls, and this is the same thing for a webinar funnel or a standard funnel or even an e-commerce store. But if I go through my calls right here that have came in, which are what lead to sales, you can see most of them come from retargeting ads. You can see this person came in right here. They came in from Instagram, and then they searched our name through a keyword on Google. This person right here came in through a Facebook ad. They came in through one of our meme ads. This person came in right here from a Facebook ad and then came back through another one of our retargeting ads. Again, person clicked their ad, keyword ad. Person clicked their ad right here, retargeting ad. Almost half of these ads that I just went through right here, they ended through a retargeting ad. On top of it, if we go look at some of these users' history, look how long it took to make the click happen. The person clicked the first time in February. Person didn't call us until August. Okay, that's an extreme example. We can keep going through here. Person clicked right here in March, clicked retargeting ad again, clicked again in, this is June, then finally called us after clicking retargeting ad in August. This is why you need to run retargeting, because it only costs me like $1.50 extra to get this person through. It just took time. And the most important thing too is I want to be able to attribute this first ad and this retargeting ad right here. I don't want to stop either of them, because if I just keep running this retargeting ad without this ad, it's going to slow down my sales. And so it's also very important, if you're watching this, if you're a high-risk user, to make sure when you're using your attribution mode, if you want to see this, you want to be using scientific mode, because what's going to happen with your ads is, let's say this is the first ad. Okay, this is ad number 1, and this is the retargeting ad that they click 20 days later. You want to be able to see both of these instances right here. And what scientific is going to do is, if, for example, the retargeting ad is clicked within 30 days of the first ad is going to get credit. If the retargeting ad is clicked after 30 days of the first ad, then the retargeting ad is going to get credit. So you're going to see which ad is much more relevant, and you want to run your ads based on that. We can also look at this in last click, and we can also stretch this out. We can even have the retargeting ads be ignored so that we won't see the retargeting ads show up in our main report. So we can always source it back to the first ad. So we can use that with email sources, which will just remove any emails or retargeting ads from our reports, and so that we can easily segment that, and so we can separate that from our front ends. And so we want to look at this from many different angles. I usually just use the scientific mode. That's what I personally do for this. So what you must understand is what a retargeting campaign is. It's the conversation. It's like a sales process where you have, let's just picture a car salesman trying to figure out why the person didn't buy and what angle you need to approach them at. And so what happens when a person goes through our system is they go through the original ad, which is going to present them with this sales video right here, which makes a really strong case to buy our tracking, shows all the customers that we have. We have a long laundry list of basically every single big brand in the info industry, but it makes a really strong case. And so we do get a lot of calls from this first ad. But I want to walk you through everything that happens afterwards. And I have these ads that I'm about to show you, hit them from all sorts of different angles. So they're going to come in through the first ad, they're going to opt in, and they're going to have the retargeting pixel on them. And over this time, they're going to get hit with multiple ads. There's going to be sending them back to the sales video again. There's going to be a alternative sales video, which makes another case. There's going to be a straight to the point sales video, which just makes a straight ROI case. There's going to be a boot camp we send them to. And then there's going to be brand ads and an FAQ ad. So you're like, whoa, what is going on here? Trust me, when a person is thinking about buying something, especially if it's high ticket, you need to figure out why they didn't buy. So at Hyros, why didn't they buy it? Well, maybe they had a question that wasn't answered in the sales video. Maybe they just have a straight up feature question. Or maybe they didn't see the feature they want, which is what the boot camp does. Or maybe they didn't see a clear ROI, which is what the straight, hey, you can see an ROI here, we'll just help you. Maybe they're a person that doesn't need to see a sales pitch. If you're like me, I don't watch sales videos. You probably don't watch sales videos either. Getting me to sit down and watch a 15-minute sales video and then book a call, you might as well expect me to do a cartwheel down the hallway while holding a cake in my left hand. If you can picture that, it would be pretty difficult to do. So sometimes you just need to say, hey, look, these are all the results we've gotten people just like you. You should book a call because we'll get you the same results. That's what would work on me. Other times you just need to send people back to the sales video because they didn't see it the first time. Other times you need to say, hey, look, this was the point of the sales video, book a call. This is your last chance to kind of do so. And then sometimes you just need to send people or get people a little bit more familiar with your brand. So let me show you the pages for these. So the straight sales video ad, just right here. We're just going to send them right back. We're going to send them an ad going right here. I can easily track that. Next ad. If you watch this is the landing page we send people to when we just want to make the case for our ROI. And you can see this sales video right here is actually just 5 minutes of me talking about all the results we've gotten our customers. And again, we just have a ridiculous amount of results for customers at Hyros, so that does help. Now, here's where it starts to get really interesting with our Bootcamp retargeting ads. So our Bootcamp retargeting ads are a little bit different because what I figure is going on when a customer doesn't opt in for a call or buy Hyros, if they are the target customer, there has to be something that they're looking for that's important to them. So we send them to a boot camp, which is really, it's training. It's very good training, but it also lets them sell themselves. See, we have videos on each different way that you could use Hyros to make more money from your business. And so what people are most interested in, they're going to click. And so they're going to get training and then a sales video pitch at the end of it that basically offers them the exact offer that they're looking for. This is why the bootcamp works so well. And so we have retargeting ads going to all of these right here. We have an ad that says, hey, are you interested in increasing your LTV? Use Hyros. Want to use AI? Use Hyros. Want to reduce your ad spend? Use Hyros. Want to scale further? Use Hyros. Want to track your sales calls and webinars better? Use Hyros. And so we have those ads running at all times. And so let's imagine a person lands right here on the webinar page. They could watch this and go, oh, you know what? I actually want to use AI to scale my ads, or I want to actually use LTV. That sounds cool too. And so the person can kind of create their own custom sales process right here. This works very well for us. Next, we just send people sometimes with our retargeting ads straight to a, hey, have you seen enough yet? Just come book a call. Come on, book a call. Look at the results we've gotten. They're really, really good. Book a call. Here's what we're going to do on the call. And then finally, we also send people to an FAQ page where we just answer feature questions. This is everything we do to get people to come on the Hyros, and this is why our ads are so profitable. Our ads routinely generate a 5 to 10x cash ROI in the money spent. That's cash before recurring payments ever come in, because we don't let the customer leave and then figure out a way to address that. The other type of ads that we run to people are brand ads to just send people to our homepage. As you can see, we have a really unique brand. We have a really, we're just weird, frankly, and we want people to know that about us. We want people to be able to recognize our laser breathing ravens and see all our customers and see all the different types of colors and everything we use. And so a lot of times we'll just send people to our homepage with Nike style ads. We have ads that just have a raven breathing a laser that just say know it all, very similar to Nike ads with our tagline, know it all. And what that's meant to do is just make people understand what Hyros is and get comfortable seeing Hyros everywhere and start to feel like this is not just some random brand that runs ads to them. It's something that's part of the info marketing space, which it is. And so we'll do that a lot of times too, and it kind of primes people for these other ads right here. When you see the laser breathing raven and all the jokes and stuff we post in our retargeting ads, it's going to lighten you up a lot more for these ads. And you can only really do this if you're thinking long-term with your business, and that's exactly how we run Hyros. It's a very long-term focused business. And as you can see, when we go and look at the sales that came in, I want you to look at this. This is the sales that came in just as I pulled this up. This isn't prepared or anything for you. This person came in through a straight-up ad, came back through a keyword retargeting ad. This person came in through a straight-up ad, came in through a retargeting ad. This person right here came in through a straight-up ad, came in through a retargeting ad. This person right here came in through a straight-up ad, came from a retargeting ad. 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 of these sales that came in came from retargeting ads in this process right here. If you took away our retargeting ads, the business would fall apart, literally. The ads wouldn't work. So this is why I wanted to walk you through this, and by all means, first off, do what I just laid out right there. Think about long-term in the conversation you're having with users, because the best way to have that conversation is very cheaply with retargeting ads. If you have a retargeting list of 20,000 people, you can easily advertise to it for $100, $150 a day, very efficiently. So that being said, there's no better way to maximize your ROI than getting that person you paid $10 for to get in to come back and buy for an extra $1.50 instead of getting another $10 opt-in. You already have your best customers there. You need to maximize it. Finally, I mean, this is going to be super hard for you to track without Hyros. I'm not trying to be biased here, but I don't know how I could see this, and I don't know how I could track what retargeting ads are working, and more so, connect it back to the original ad. If you're using Facebook or Google tracking, you're only going to see the last ad clicked. That's not very useful because the first ad clicked right here is part of the puzzle too. Seeing the entire history of the user is imperative to knowing how to make your retargeting work. You can't just be running ads willy-nilly and running front-end ads that you don't know are working, which is what most people do. So if you'd like to book a call with us as well to get this set up in your business, you can go below and book a call with us, and we'll show you how to do this on the call. We'll show you how we structure our retargeting, and we'll even assist you in setting this up in your business. By the way, every Hyros transaction has a 90-day result guarantee, so if you don't see these type of results, you don't pay. On top of that, if you want more help on running ads and specifically scaling your business with Google Ads, the funnels that we use, you can also book a call with me below for our Iron ad training, and I'll walk you through the sales funnels that I'm using for my webinars, sales call funnels, and have even used an e-commerce and SaaS to actually generate 18,000 subscriptions at my other SaaS company and over 8,000 high-ticket sales. And you can hop on a call with me, and I'll walk you through that, and we can help you with actually scaling your ads as well, just through tactics alone. So that's all there is to it. This has been a Hyros training. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next week, where I'll be talking about our email follow-up structure, which is, well, I'll just show you a glimpse of it right here. It's kind of a monster. We have almost a 6-week follow-up process that I'll be walking you through next week that basically allows us to really follow up on this retargeting process, you can see here's the Bootcamp retargeting email process, and then we have 3 other funnels the person goes to. And I'll be walking you through what we do in those funnels as well next week. So that being said, this has been Alex Becker, CEO of Hyros. I'll see you in the group. I'll see you around. Let's hang out. And I hope to see you inside of Hyros as well. Till next time, take it easy.